I would describe Long Beach as a big, long family. They have a great sense of community. Everybody kind of knows everybody, but everybody is also distant enough, so it's not too close-knit, if that makes sense.
It's a fun, nice community, and it's like a small town. Everybody knows each other.
It's like everyone's kind of laid back and no one really...
Definitely like a tourist town, beach town, vacation spot. It's where I'm born and raised. The beach, I love it here. Definitely surfing memories. Those are the best from when I was younger. There's so many though. There was like a hurricane swell and I was out with like 3 of my friends. And it was just, I remember you hear the waves and it just sounds like trains coming. It's so cool.
Cozy, fun, beachy, family friendly, athletic friendly.
What does Long Beach mean to you?
It's my home.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
In loving memory of our beloved parents, Sally and Milton Michaelman. Grandma, those are your parents.
Yes, those are my parents.
So, Grandma, how long has our family lived here?
Well, I was about 5 years old, so around 1951, when my parents got a house for the summer. My parents got the house for the summer, and they liked it so much that the next summer they bought a house. And they stayed. We came out here for the summer until the day I got married in 1966. They moved out to Long Beach permanently. And then I was in Brooklyn for 5 years after I got married. And then Pop-Up and I got a house in Long Beach in 1971. And I've lived here since. Long Beach is a very interesting city. It's like a world of its own. And people who live in Long Beach don't want to go anyplace else. And the phrase is, they don't go over the bridge. Oh, my childhood. My childhood where I would put on a bathing suit in the morning in the summer, and I didn't take it off until the end of the day when I went to bed. I never wore shoes.
Can you guys tell me a little bit about our family's history here in Long Beach?
Oh, Guslers. The Guslers were first known as a crazy woman with 8 crazy kids.
You kind of almost raised yourself. Like, our mom was there, our dad was there. They loved us more than life itself, and there isn't anything they wouldn't do for us.
But we didn't need a babysitter.
At the same time, we took care of each other. Growing up, Gusler was like, we took care of each other. We had each other's backs always, no matter what was going on, and no matter what anyone thought of us, we all loved and cared about each other. My grandmother bought a house in the East End, which brought us more to the East End. We were total West Enders. We were like the West Enders.
Growing up. Yeah, but growing up, though, like the history is where we didn't know if we were going to stay here, but we ended up rooting ourselves here.
Very family oriented, a lot of generational people here. People stay and don't leave.
I think it's the best place ever. But no, yeah, I think it's a small beach town. Everyone knows everyone, so it's cool because, yeah, my whole family lives here. You know.
It's where my family is, where everybody is. I like it here. I'm very surprised because I didn't grow up here, but I'm happy to be here and I like it, and my family's here, so.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it means everything to me because it's like all I really know. Like, all my best friends live here, all my family lives here, so I'm just like gonna probably live here forever.
I had all my kids here. Like I said, when I think of Long Beach, I think of where my family is. It's where my home base is. I didn't have a big family, and I married somebody with a huge family, and I really enjoy it. I embrace it, and I'm very happy we're all here, and all my memories really revolve around them. They're my family.
Yeah, I don't have all my memories are here, so I don't know what my favorite is because there's so many, but I love how I could walk 2 houses down and my best friend's there, and we walk to the beach, and just it's small town, so you just know everyone, and there's a lot of memories.
I think that it's a unique town. I grew up in the city, so the closeness of the neighbors and stuff is actually more spread apart for me than it was growing up in an apartment building. But my kids are friends with kids whose parents went to school with my husband or his brothers. So it's a very much small town, but it's also super beach town. Like, it's all about the beach and the boardwalk and riding your bikes, and I think it's pretty neighborly. It's just, it's home, and it's my happy place because of the beach, and I like to be near the ocean and the sand, and it's just relaxing when you drive over that bridge and you're on your way home. Yeah, I don't think it's just one memory. To me, it's the friends that I made when I moved here that became my family, and just the little Friday night hangouts, the bar mitzvahs, the birthdays, the dinners, the barbecues, and that's what is just so important to me, and that's what I always remember, and that's what keeps me wanting to be here.
I have lived in Long Beach for 46 years, almost 47 on my birthday, my entire life. I grew up down the block from where we live now.
I've lived in Long Beach for 53 years, my whole life. I grew up in the West End.
It's a very small town feeling. Everybody knows everybody.
Long Beach means home to me. It's all I know. It's where I've raised my family. It's where I've worked, where all my memories are.
Long Beach means the world to me because everything's here. My family's here, my friends are here. Back to what I said, it's home.
It's home. I have a lot of favorite memories. No one memory that sticks out, but a lot of good memories of being raised here in Long Beach, being on the beach. Yeah, a lot of good memories. Yeah, one particular one? No, I can't.
I don't think I can pick out one particular memory, but with the good has also been, with all the good that happens here, there's also been Hurricane Sandy.
It's also where I met your mother.
My life growing up and his life growing up were very different. He grew up in the West End of Long Beach with a big family. So what was that like?
Very, very often fun, and sometimes not so much fun. We had a lot of good times here. 4th of July is on the beach, lighting fireworks and just having a good time. Back then we had swing sets on the beach, we had slides on the beach, all those things were provided. Today, they don't have any of that on the beach. Beach was a place to go to, not just for swimming and laying out, but it was more of a recreational place.
Growing up, my best friends lived in the area. We were always walking around and on bikes together, and we actually stayed in our little area down east growing up. We all lived within blocks of each other, and you grew up playing kick the can, tag.
You're so old.
To me, Long Beach is my home. It's my entire world, I guess. I've lived here my entire life. My parents have lived here their entire lives. I pretty much know nothing else. I've never lived anywhere else. I've gotten the chance to explore the world, but I always come back here. It's still my home. I know everyone here. Everyone knows me here. I know every place here. I know what I like, what I don't like, where I want to be, where I don't want to be. I feel comfortable here. I couldn't imagine living and growing up everywhere else. To me, Long Beach is the boardwalk. It's the summers. It's most definitely the summers. It's getting to light fireworks for the first time myself and watching the sunset and reading a good book on the beach and hanging out with my family on the beach. Spending the days on the beach with my friends is always great. Takes a lot of coordination, but it's always worth it. I would describe Long Beach as a communal beach town, and almost everyone knows each other, and I think it's something really unique because since everyone knows each other, my parents just happen to be very well-known people in this town, so everyone kind of I grew up with everyone being parental figures to me. There's so many people that helped raise me as a person, and my dad comes from a huge family in this town. My grandma has a huge family in this town. We all have a long history here. I'll go out and they'll be like, "Are you Jody Gusler's daughter?" Or in school they'd be like, "Oh, is Haley your cousin?" Or "Who's your father, Moose or Jay?"
Yeah, but I don't
To our conversation, and then she gets an email 2 seconds later. She's like, "Oh, you want to do this?"
It's fine.
When
It's
I
not a
see-
problem.
When I see things.
His mother isn't leaving him the
Because
same.
Alvin is in.
He doesn't need to be left.
Growing up in Long Beach has meant the world to me, and it's shown me so much while showing me so little at the same time, I think. And I'm so happy to have grown up here. It truly is a unique experience that I couldn't get anywhere else. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's my hometown. It's stunning and beautiful. And I've lived my entire life here. And it will always have a special place in my heart.